13, Patriots against the Giants. And yep, it's another battle of the New York Giants that we cannot stand. Well, host Marshall Green challenged me to a sub-battle for Week 13. And right now, we're down. This week, 602 subscribers for Patriots Today, but Giants Now is beating us. Yes, I know they are close to 100,000 subs, but we are down 38 subscribers. So if you want to beat the Giants on the field and on YouTube, if you want live Patriots watch parties every Sunday, Monday, whatever day the game is, and if you want coverage, hit that sub button right now. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and on today's show, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the Patriots defense, specifically on the defensive line side, because you cannot stop this run defense. And we're also going to give a shout out to a specific rookie that I don't think has gotten much credit this entire season after he had a little bit of rough couple of first 2 weeks. But since then, he has been absolutely perfect. And on the back half of the show, huge AFC implications are coming. Right now, the Patriots are the number 1 seed, but that could change in a heartbeat. Let's get started with the Patriots defense, and let's just say this. I know going into this season, right now, everybody has the Patriots in the power rankings at like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Nobody expected them. Back in the offseason, you could go check the old videos. They were putting them at like 23. And the Patriots' run defense is insane. They are second in run-stop win rate in the NFL at 34%. Last year, huge jump. They were 16th in the NFL in 2024. And if you got to be honest, I mean, nobody saw this coming. You'd be lying, because a lot of people said, oh, when they signed Milton Williams, it was an overpay. He's never played more than 50% snaps. If you talk about Khyiris Tonga, oh, well, he's just been a Cardinal, not that great. Christian Barmore's coming back from an injury. Are we really going to talk about him? But since then, oh my, they have been absolutely perfect. If we want to talk about the running backs going into this year so far, throughout 12 weeks of the season, Ashton Genty had 38 yards. Devin Achane had 30. Jaylen Warren, 47. Chuba Hubbard, 49. James Cook, under than 50. Alvin Kamara, 30. Tajay Spears, nope. Quinshon Judkins, nope. Bijan Robinson, one of the best running backs in football, nope. Sean Tucker, yeah. Breece Hall, yeah, they went over 50, but still less than 60 yards. And we'll get into what happened in Week 12 in just a second. But the main reason why the Patriots' run defense has just been so dominant, and it's because of this guy right here, Milton Williams. He has been insane, not only on the run defensive end, but also just in the passing game, because he can pressure, he can bulldoze, stop runs. He does everything that's great on the field. And if you look at this chart, this was before, unfortunately, he suffered that ankle injury. You can see him right there in the middle, like just the top right, the middle of your screen. Not fully right, but you see right there. And then you can, in that, also find Christian Barmore. The duo has just been great. And it's the one reason why the Patriots have one of the best run defenses in the NFL. No running back was doing well. And the stats, they also don't lie. Milton Williams, 27 tackles as a DT is insane. 7 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. No pass breakups, but you're a defensive tackle. And then Christian Barmore, who's the other guy right there. He has now become the primary guy. 17 tackles, 3 for loss, 1 sack, 1 pass breakup. But the pressures are unstoppable. Milton Williams has like 35. Christian Barmore has 30. They're both top 5 in pressures as of like Week 12 before Milton Williams got hurt. And the PFF grades, they're also one of the top in the NFL, specifically their pass rush grades. But the injury bug hit him. Milton Williams placed on IR November 15th. We had a video for you guys, and that was a big, big blow to this Patriots defense. And his absence in the one game that we saw when he missed fully, he did play some of the Jets game, but in that game against the Bengals, his absence was very, very felt. Couldn't get to the quarterback. Could not stop the run. And you know how in that chart where I showed you all the running backs leading up until Week 12? Well, Week 11 was there. Week 12 was not there. Why was Week 12 not there? Well, because Chase Brown, he kind of went off. 19 carries, 107 yards versus the Patriots. No touchdowns, but he was going nuts. And that's something that hasn't happened this whole entire year. Coincidence? I don't think so. I do not think so. And one big player that also needs kind of to get some credit is Khyiris Tonga, because he is having a breakout year. playing in 50% of the snaps. He has been one of the top guys, especially replacing Milton Williams in that spot. Unfortunately, he also got hurt against the Cincinnati Bengals. Came back, then didn't come back, and now he's dealing with a chest injury, but I think he's going to be back on Monday's game against the New York Giants. And for what Khyiris Tonga is, because when you signed him to that one-year deal, it was not a lot of money. You were just kind of expecting, okay, well, he's going to be that low-of-the-end rotation. But when he is on the field, he is a threat. In 54% of the snaps, he still has 19 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 10 pressures, and a PFF grade. Guess what? That's better than Christian Barmore. I know Christian Barmore has played a lot more, but Khyiris Tonga, not only on the defensive end, but also can get on the offensive end as a huge blocker. And I love him specifically. I think the Patriots need to re-sign him immediately once we get to the offseason because they're going to need that trio. Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, and Khyiris Tonga on this team if they want to have success. It's because of those 3 guys why this defensive line has been so good, why running backs have no success against this team. And I need you to come back healthy, Milton Williams. So I hope your ankle's okay. Did see that he was no longer in a walking boot, so once those 4 weeks are up, I think that he's going to get back to normal. Grade the Patriots defensive line. Give me an A, B, C, D, or F. I'm giving it an A+ when fully healthy. Right now, after week 12, I'll give it about a C+. They went off. Chase Brown went off. But when you're not healthy, it doesn't really count. All right, so now transitioning to a guy that I think deserves a ton of credit that we have not talked about, Andy Borregales. He has been perfect as of late, and I love watching him kick. During the beginning of the year, yeah, you kind of heard me talking about, I don't really trust him. Well, he was named AFC Special Teams Player of the Week for his game in Cincinnati. 14-point performance, 4 for 4 field goals. He's the first rookie kicker and 5th rookie overall in team history to receive the honor. Borregales, he has bounced back since week 2. He has been borderline perfect since that game against the Dolphins, and where, back in the beginning of the season, missed 2 extra points. Missed a field goal. Well, he also missed a field goal against the Jets, which not that big of a deal. But overall, he's been mostly perfect. He's been perfect since missing those 2 extra points back at the beginning of the season. He's been almost perfect in field goals. He missed one last week against the Jets, or 2 weeks ago against the Jets, and then of course missed one at the beginning of the season. 53-yard field goal. Remember that game against the Bills? Kicked the game winner. What happened? Always be kicking field goals. Against the Bengals, kicked the game-securing field goal, so they had to go all the way down and score a touchdown instead. I love Andy Borregales, and I'm so glad that the Patriots kept him over John Parker Romo because I was a little bit skeptical at first, but he made me eat my words, and I'm giving him some praise for it. So show some love to Andy Borregales. I don't know if I want to say AB just yet, but show some love to Andy Borregales. Type your 36s down in the chat. Now, before we get into huge implications for the AFC playoffs, I got to tell you about our new sponsor of today's show, and that is Cash App. You know, it's getting to the holiday season, and scams are everywhere. People are calling me up, asking about my extended car's warranty. They're trying to get me to send them money that I know I don't owe them. And with the holiday season, it's all about finding the perfect gift. But this time of the year, not every deal is actually what it seems. Scammers are getting more creative to trick people into sharing their payment info through methods like fake shopping sites and giveaways that are too good to be true. Luckily, Cash App's 24/7 fraud monitoring helps detect and alert you for unusual card activity should someone gain access to your card. So you can act fast, and if something seems off, you can also lock or unlock your Cash App card instantly right in the app for extra control and peace of mind. Step 1, or stay one step ahead of scams this season and keep your money secure with Cash App. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn additional cash for real. Just download Cash App, use our exclusive referral code SECURE10 in your profile, send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right in your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank. Member FDIC. Promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcasts for full disclosure. Okay. Going to the AFC playoff standings, and starting with the AFC East. The Patriots right now are 2.5 games up on the Buffalo Bills after the Patriots beat the Bengals, and the Bills lost to the Houston Texans. Shout out to the Texans. Thank you for beating the Bills, making them look silly, and the Dolphins and Jets, we can already kind of roll them out. Well, the Dolphins, they still have a minuscule chance to win the AFC East. It's pretty much down to these two teams, the Bills and the Patriots. But the Patriots are minus 600 against the Bills. And what does that mean? Well, it means they're heavy favorites. You got to bet $600. And if you win, all you make is $100. So most likely, Vegas is thinking, guess what? They are going to win the AFC East. And if you look at the percent chances according to ESPN has given themselves an 80% chance for the Pats to win. Bills are 13th, and they already said, screw it. The Dolphins aren't winning that one. For the Dolphins to win, pretty much the Bills and the Patriots both have to win out. And the Patriots, well, the Dolphins, they have to win out. And the Patriots and Bills have to lose out. Excuse me right there. But then I went to go look at the New York Times playoff prediction from The Athletic. And to make the playoffs, and what more specifically, what I'm looking at the most is to win that 1 seed, because if the Patriots get the bye week, Will Campbell gets an extra week of rest. And to make the playoffs right now, it's 99%. With the win against the Giants, it's 94%. With the loss, it's 88%. So most likely, you're going to make the playoffs. That's pretty much a guarantee. But the 1 seed, right now, the Patriots are 55% chance odds to win the AFC. With the win against the Giants, it goes to win the 1 seed at 62%. But if you see that right there, with the loss, it drops all the way down to 37%. This game against the Giants is massive. There is a lot to deal with this game. A lot of implications, because if you lose and the Broncos win against the Washington Commanders, they're now the favorites to win the AFC. It's going to come down to these two teams. And when you look at the AFC playoff picture, yeah, the Chiefs beat the Colts, so now the Colts are 8-3. You are a game up on Indy. I'm ruling out the Ravens. I don't think they can get the 1 seed. But right now, it's between 3 teams: Patriots, Broncos, and Colts. And you're going to have to worry about the Broncos the most. I wish the Patriots were playing the Broncos this year. But right now in the regular season, they are not. So you have to win that game, because I think the Broncos are going to win this ball game. I think that they have a big chance to win the game. So I'll ask you guys, who do you think is going to win the 1 seed? Is it going to be us? Is it going to be the Patriots? Type your NEs. If it's going to be the Broncos, Broncos breakdown host Trace Mustakas, I would not be able to deal with him if they did. Or if it's the Colts, type your INDs down in the chat. Also, give me a follow on Twitter or on Instagram at The Real Alper. My DMs are always open. I see a whole bunch of people hitting me up on both of those social media platforms. So if you want to talk Pats, you got to hit me up. And as always, let's go Patriots.